Alright, abusuya ye mo bibia kwaba sonko so aba POG Media so. Make sure say afi na waba dwumadi so a. Obe like na wa subscribe na afi so etima share dwumadi no. Ama afoforo nso nsa atumi akabi. Ensem ekoso o my Ghana mo a yenso yagipe ne yese. Brane no. Ye ba mi abedwafo ehunu ne eko ene de eba. Na de ensem ena ekoso e political highway ni so. Eye Dr. Mahama Bawumia ena de nsem bi aba betu dwa a woche se eyade a ono oba be create N0t anase wa create anesa Bawumia etwem a 2028 abato aye ba betu no. It is possible say obekọ as independent candidate na ni nyina aye 7 December abato aye kokoto ya oba abonten tentem ebe concede defeat na Bawumia etwe se eyade a since that day no na nado danko Akuffo ehuna na omnemu na even ofre na nado kra onfa NPP gurus bi atene against ono Bawumia chese Bawumia echima eyade a eha ne papa chese the last time oburem Jubilee house no eyade a nyame nkwanka na nado danko Akuffo etene ne nsa abo no Dr. Mahama Bawumia suma abusuya ensema akoso ewo NPP party ni no ano ede ne papa na Bawumia echima eyade ono or respect Ghana democracy enti na oba abonten tentem ebe concede defeat na NPP gurus bi air force ne say amane mba abonten emekasa na emom ompese basabasaba esi o my Ghana mu enso ono Bawumia de na ne bo enjuso a enam so amane ba abonten ententem ebe concede defeat we na akwakofa entokwa chinchine ababeto one nanado ene ono Dr. Mahama Bawumia ntema abusuya ensem no ano eden enti kwa kusket eden ensem no mutwe mu abedan be pesa bedafo ba miako yakwa kutie de yakwa so ne benansa na ebekọ no mesho so wonsem kai bia ode be share the comment section wala ke share dwumadi no ma foforo so nsa entumi enkabi medamase
no kasai ko kata na ko gabi wa kire da ko ni bofti oje factory wo ma je no ho be kan ha se Dr. Mahama Bawumia Akuffo na sponsor no we can this platform and now me no ka say what cross check it let him say oje factory na ekoso wakata no ahemfo na ye no ho oje factory na ekoso wakata ye bisa bofti can be what da ko oje factory na Ghana maburu te Ghana bre ya nwene maburu ho ya nwene ni pressure bre ho na was mamenka ya 9 days na na be upon assembly the ya 9 days woman penny Akuffo ya upon assembly can I say Professor from Paul Boate producer I'm Professor from Paul Boate asano eche ya new current videos ameko prof
say what is he involved in with respect to mining?
He is not involved in anything, and the world will get to know very soon.
There are calls for you to resign. Will you resign?
For what purpose?
They say you are failed and you are neck deep in it, allegedly. Will you resign?
I've told you. I mean, you are asking me about what you've done so far, and I've given you a run out. Do you think that within the assessment I should resign?
Prof, what percentage of the fight would you have say you've won in Galamsey?
I think I just said it a while ago.
No, percentage specifically.
I think I would say 70%.
70%?
Yes.
You have failed by 30% then?
If that's your assessment, that is...
Where are the excavators, sir?
Every excavator that has been stolen will be found.
Why were they stolen? You were sleeping on the job, perhaps?
I was not sleeping on the job.
You have soldiers to guard excavators, yet they went missing. How did that happen?
Pardon me?
You have soldiers as part of the Operation Vanguard protecting these equipment. How did they disappear overnight?
No, they did not disappear soon. I don't want to overstep what the security people are doing, the investigators. So let us be patient. You'll get the facts pretty soon.
How many are missing?
Please, you'll get the facts very soon. As I said, they are being investigated.
We should have these figures, shouldn't we? If we know how many
you will get them. You will get them pretty soon. Please don't harass me. You'll get the facts soon.
Prof, if you say that you have won about 70% of the fight against Galamsey,
Look, you will talk about Galamsey at the appropriate time. Let's talk about.
But you have just said that you've won about 70% of it.
Because you want me to comment on the State of the Nation address delivered by the president. Why don't you stay there? When you exhaust it, then we can have another time to talk about.
The state of the water bodies of the country is pretty much a state of the country.
Okay, so.
Okay. Where your professor from Pomboating? Reporter, a Coco Corny and the Akuffo, and that I have been from there. Okay, now. About to know, Yatuawi, a chirensam. That time I'm going to Bawumia Kasambia. Madrid might be concerned, Kakra. You may be a full lies. You will bring you will know ya. Oba would be the chair, make us say now by a foul. Until producer, will see a be a full lies and atom, a better caution. Dr. Mahama Bawumia said, the man was the two on the Lusu. Say a yampa Ulusui. Nanso na enkomo bi koso chira entimi muakana. Anyu na me bisa se na e de enkomo. Na e de enkomo. Baba kama ana na di san komo na Baba kama. Wanda no di san komo no we chire. Sa da no pepere no ho ana. Na minim se woton ho se me de me hu se 2028 kura no Bawumia MPP from Fanamba. Omuntri Fanamba. Because MPP for Dr. Mahama Bawumia se orase toto. Ama Jubilee House woman pani Akuffo atwenensa ankɔhwe Dr. Mahama Bawumia so. About one thing. I say, who said the Akroma, Walusu, Nanso na kasa ne kasa force, some more mabante, okay, but to take a decision. Me makase, Dr. Mahama Bawumia, Betia, United Nations. The Oye no, my respect him. Because Sabamia Mabante Cassandra Kakana Mocha be play. And when young coupon so camp Bawumia Coma. The Casamuno was seen uncle for before sono. Someone ma. Police and let's play the tape. Let's go and play the tape.
My whole focus was service. Once I saw the results, and it was clear we were not winning this particular election, I thought it was not good to leave the country under tension for any length of time. In fact, by 3 a.m., we knew that.
Bawumia na kasai osia bra wo hu resort no na ohunse se wa ma bontia emwa kana until by 3 a.m. I will decide for the casa. See, I'm one who said, Akuffo, when you would need papa. Anano, when you would need.
My whole focus was service. Once I saw the results, and it was clear we were not winning this particular election, I thought it was not.
I was a Bawumia can hear the Yaba. See a catcher Bawumia Yari and Montiasi. Once over Casa and the Crown. I dare you serious say about me. Hey, ya dear the buy. Let the coin. As the catcher said, Bawumia Yari for Montiasi. See a table be. See.
My whole focus was service. Once I saw the results, and it was clear we were not winning this particular election, I thought it was not good to leave the country under tension for any length of time. In fact, by 3 a.m., we knew that we had lost the election. the Electoral Commission was going to take a few days to get to that conclusion, but our own collation, the data that we got from all the polling stations, was clear that we were not going to win this election. And so the question was, should we wait for the Electoral Commission to go through its processes and then announce in a few days' time, or do I go out immediately? There were different opinions, but I made the decision that it was better to go out. At 3 a.m., it was a bit early. People were sleeping. So I decided that we'll do it at 9 a.m. On Sunday morning. And so we gathered the press, and then I made my announcement that morning to say, you know, my opponent had won decisively, and we are conceding the election. And I think that that helped bring down the tension in the country and help the process of the transition. I made that early concession to preserve our peace in Ghana, because otherwise we could have had many, you know, incidents of violence across, and I could see the potential. And so I thought by an early concession, you know, everybody would relax, you know, the winners would relax, and we who had lost would also understand that we had lost. So that was it. And it was also very important that our democracy should be respected. The democracy is about respecting the will of the people. You may think you are right, but the people may express a different view. And so once the people say, this is what we want, that is it. It's no ifs or buts. You accept the will of the people. And that is it. So for me, it was very simple, because the people had expressed their views by voting. Accepted. There was
Abusua nsɛm no mu bi ene kokoti na kyese CC de Dr. Mahama Bawumia ona na nado danko Akuffo omonka even Bawumia efe na nado kra onfa kyese nyame nko Bawumia borem ewo Jubilee House no kana nado etene ne nsa abona sum ni nyina ye eye defeater o concede ne ntem on a year 7 December abatwa yakokoto en we anama NPP gurus bi attend against Bawumia omo said de no mo pese omo ye no basabasa ya no mo pese omo ye no my Ghana mu no Dr. Mahama Bawumia entimi ama omo anye enti omo tima attend against Bawumia abusua ensem no ano eden na kwaku skirt esa de to aso awo twese eye Asante bedi etu asisi oda life support so no asante bedi etu 18 issue asante bedi etu 8 se owu ni nyina ye eye sika owo sen kananado edeko koma abrofi na omutimi ede life support no esi asante bedi etu so no sika no enko biemti abrofo no atrete eye asante bedi etu se eye ade a mo ba betu eye life support machine no afri no so we na asante bedi etu di osun epa eye president elect John Dramani Mahama chose oslena say yade 7th December 7th January yeswoni ina on first Canberra na abrofo intimi and continue no monfa life support machine no ensi ne so abusua eno so akwakoya areho semti mepesa mo sabe me yakone akwakotie nsem akwaku skirt ede to aso.
No other issue around. Because you know that foreign investment is very key to this country's economic growth. Any incidents of instability destroys the confidence of foreign investors in any economy. And we have been trying to resuscitate this economy since COVID and all of that. And it was just too critical a time to allow instability into our country. It would deter. It takes a long time to recover confidence if it is lost. And I thought it was very, very important that we make sure that there is stability in Ghana so that foreign investment and all the programs that we've initiated, there will be confidence, and that will continue so that we can build this economy, even if it's under a new government. Then I was concerned about security in the sub-region. You know, any instability in Ghana, gives, succor to the terrorists in our sub-region. They will find reason to be here. And so it was very, very important for the sake of the security of Ghana to really emphasize and prioritize our stability and peace here.
Why are you over Dr. Mahama Bawumia? But in some kind, and so one of Tofa, a Tisekusia. A second democracy in a Winyan. Now, what Transit would say about Nomi and some Omalushu. No Paso Casa, but who sent Kofata. It is what can I plan on Kuno. One thing. And so now forces be patient. Conforming in the Casa walk home, someone Casa. And conforming. But what can I say? Ghana democracy in the Bibia. 20 years conform Neka. Ura Bawumia Casa, you never make. And Tina Casa. Bawumia Casa wa kind. Yakupon, Obajitu, and Yakupan, the can Akuma. Akuffo do bufu no. Nanu ya yakwe si amompaya. Onum fast and kind of fire. Ya, tese, memen de tram na watch. Nanu na watch. Na Akuffo do person was just strong cool into napai. Me kind of affiliation. Cool the cool and that's what it you. I could just see to on one case no person will hand over power and the member literally no catch up say swear in into me muscle. But then the come Rasibidwama attend collation now you quite collation. None of you that say. So as a 4 seats about this back. Court and the Kusiaka. Court and the Casio, and that is in our cocket one. So, and she say, yeah, Nana Kuffo, as she say, yeah, because she can't wait till. Senabedi at you, Canada, Kenya Papa. But also, Yankupon, the Senti Kra, or my baby at you, that last support. Yamin Senti Crew. I didn't think in Yankupon Kenya, Naka was in the Yakotua, but a bit to Jame. I had any pie tiasi. The thing I mentioned yes. But so what thing I mentioned yes, yeah. You be a fast at the Melate. Something the dear to an Ghana and a whole fight. I don't know about September, October, November, December. Now, couple swimming and Ubosumi and Sa, the collection. The dear to be traveling. So, something the dear to Ghana can you be see what this election can your papa. But when young coupon said that, and can't be dear to train. I never know Cassay. Hospital now be dear to Dano. And conform says a bush of one sample the 2 life support. So what I say, I have something to say. Sabush for now, a sample the 2 life support. And the ya, it's here one. I have something to say. Woman, the government didn't buy. The government, the woman said, government we go for back. They be almost uncle Musica. There's a thing to do, enter or back off. Maybe more women in pedestally, but they cannot cry at you. Among Penny Akuffo with the kind of woo, Akuffo with the kind of woo. MPP, and you can see a MPP party. So Mumbra say until 100 years, and no cry. One state party. Your mama ba near who's were you may get young Fakan and Shannon Sack, one transfer, or Rwanda near Dia, a one state party, or Buamano. Now, on mining to me, Ďěfě. Akuffo the one on the NPP and the Akuffo, I feel so high. A buyer the bush you need to me, Yahweh. Now, what the life support or so you have $4,000 for week. Now, the Mepune and I'm holding to my head. A buyer was so about boy, and then some training into me casa. Quackers get me back, my air rasta, and my country can rasta in that work. Now, doing Timmy Shaman, I'm the new man who me home. I'm by Wilbaha, I take. And so I buy with one some job for the day. And the quickest get me up to maybe a winner home a life that we a mere personal program. We have a life from the day. We have videos now here with Yabaka and take quick get winning a mere. Loud and true, and your son is a semi bad TV swami. But then, and then that, and they are trap. I could hear. I try to tell your name. When there's a job for the Yajma, when they are so for the Yajma, you will Nipa. Sabre, no man, and they told you, and to produce a baby read the message. No man, no bastard, your befau, and they 12 years so. A fair song. Who person can be bitched with your four. I see why. Blah, the bitch will boost your four. They need to be quiet. Number 9, they told you, Oba. With me, each year will boost your four. American no money 05. Yabasamba. Producer, American line to Mamma. American numbers. And to Sabre, Oba, American no money that's on Mamma Japoma, who bet you free, who will boost any be a person which you and see why. Stop at them. Memania Jiputa, Johnson me quite short time, video say Benjamin, I'm going to say, and fantastic. I had to say, what shall penny be from a show? 10 years in Kokana. 10 years, if you do. I mean, mobile number 050 and a patch of American number. American number 520 453 7061. And let me tell you, the Casa. Here you will see me crime, and the baby producer, the Casa Kakra, and then what's it to me even in Pa? The Chena Casa.
Uncle, when you move the power, camera,
Casa.
So when you're easy. When you move the camera,
Casa Kakra.
Yo, it does. Mema atiefo nyina akwaba na mema mo fisha panso eba Apple 68 FM TV. Messages are abba, a lot of messages. Make messages and answer. I mean so me wo enchia bebre wo ma ekoma madafu. Eti make messages no.
All right, abusuanti we ne nsama chese course so e political highway ni so chese Dr. Bawumia ababontin abeka ni ntia obabontin tentem ebe concede defeat a chese John Dramani Mahama win pe omo figures na omo NPP amanyoku no omo nya na ya de a John Dramani Mahama win a chese na highway ni so aye da Bawumia chire se that defeat no be conceding in tentementi akwa family me ho ase aba party ni ma ono Bawumia no it is possible say 2028 elections no obegu as independent candidate or create MPP abusuan akwa yensama ano Edin asante bedi etu nso eda life support machine so a OTM FJM say omboa no sika fam isanse nanado Edin hwamba eno nso akoye arehose nti abusuan me de mbesia na madam asesama je pini me koti nsema ekoso our political highway so aha POG Media any political trending stories make headlines no aha num say na wonsa ebeka update ni nyina medamase